up, DramaAlert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Our first story is a little bit crazy. It's coming out of the FaZe house. Now, currently, Adapt and Jev have moved in to the FaZe house. Jev tweeted this out last night that just kind of shocked everybody. He said, just accidentally busted a nut in FaZe Banks' bed. Blaziken responded by saying, there's no way you just tweeted this. Ha ha ha. Banks responded by saying, please tell me you're joking. And then FaZe Rain responded with, I wish it was on my face instead. He also said, the FaZe house is a dangerous place. I guess so. Also in the news, this picture is floating around Twitter. A lot of people think this is FaZe Adapt and he has a sex tape out there, but it was proven that it's not him. And finally, OpTic Nadeshot is now appearing on Redbulls found around the country. Congrats to him. And last but not least, the Xbox One connection issues with the Black Ops 3 beta has been quite the problem. We have Only Use Me Blade here. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hello, sir.
Now, I seen a tweet from you, Blade, saying in order to get on the Xbox One Black Ops 3 beta, you have to change your region to Narnia and all this stuff. Can you explain what you're talking about and what these issues are?
Not only were people having problems with the putting the codes in order to put in the code, people actually had to switch it to Brazil. Some people actually said that they had to switch it to pretty much the furthest way place possible.
So they had to switch their region on their Xbox One to a different location.
They had to switch their region to Brazil. That was the first one. And if you do it on your console, there's a possibility that you cannot change it back over for about 3 months. So there's actually people who are telling me in my stream saying, I can't change it back, and I'm only getting matched up with kids in Brazil. I don't even understand what they're saying on the fucking mic. And then
wait, isn't all the font then in like Spanish or whatever? Or
yeah,
Brazilian or
exactly. I think it's Portuguese.
Okay.
It actually changes the because it just assumes you're living in Brazil. It actually changes it over, and a lot of people are having difficulty bringing it back. So on top of that, that's just to get the code. That's just to start to redeem the code in the download. A lot of people are having freezing issues, getting kicked, can't invite people, and a possible fix that floated around that apparently does work is to delete your entire friends list or delete most of your friends list. If you have a lot of friends on Xbox Live, your Black Ops 3 beta will crash. So
you gotta be joking.
So that's ridiculous because think about that, man. Like imagine if you got onto Xbox One and you were like, Blade, you're not my friends list. I'm like, sorry dude, you had to go. I just had to like what? Why does Xbox One, why do we have to be like a computer tech nerds in order to like figure it out? There's people telling me to delete certain files. There's people telling me to change my stuff to make it from Narnia. There's people are telling me to switch it to like the lowest video setting and then it won't crash. I'm just like, what? I just want to play. The reason why we pay a bunch of money for a console is because if you're a PC gamer or whatever, then yeah, I guess you're into that kind of stuff where you have to tweak it and do all this stuff. You shouldn't have to do that with an Xbox. It should just work. And I'm a PC guy. I'm a PS4 guy now. I've played on PS4, love me some Rocket League and Call of Duty the beta. It had a couple quirks, but for the most part, it was like a smooth, flawless beta.
How is a fix? Okay, change your region and then it'll work. Okay, how is that a fix? And the fact that if you change your region, you can't change it again for 3 months, like.
Oh, and also, Vandahar put out a tweet not saying we're working on it, not saying this is some workarounds. He literally put out a tweet saying, I've noticed that people said to change your region. That's a bad idea. You're not helping. Like, what are you doing? You're not helping the situation. Why does it go so smoothly on the PS4 and then on the Xbox One, which is kind of a failed console? Some people will say, but on the PS4, the beta was like lagging and stuff. There were some issues, but nothing like this. There were acceptable issues because it's a beta. There's going to be some issues. It's a beta where it's not a full functioning thing.
But these issues were like an Xbox One issue.
It's playable. This is like going to the strip club and having some girl dance on you and then get off. Because I'm only in a game for about 2 minutes before it freezes. I haven't been able to finish a game in 2 days. And this is a limited beta. This isn't like the beta till the game's out. We only have so many days to play this thing. We're COD junkies.
I know. I seen a tweet from OpTic Midnight. She was like, "Yeah, this game's just not working. The beta's not working. I'm just gonna go ride my bike or something like that." Like,
it's this weird thing though, because like as a Call of Duty head, when the new Call of Duty comes out, that's what I'm going to be playing. So I feel like Call of Duty, the Black Ops 3 came out. I love the game. I played the shit out of it on PS4, but it's frustrating as fuck being able to not being able to play it. Like I go through all these problems to try to actually get into a game. Then when I finally get into a game, it'll last 2 minutes before the whole thing crashes, and I got to restart it.
I feel for, you know, I think when I talk a lot of shit about Xbox One, and I think what people forget is that I am the biggest Xbox fanboy there is. Like, I am an Xbox fanboy. The 360 was the best console ever, but the Xbox One is shit. It just is shit. You know, I didn't want to switch over to PS4. I don't like the goddamn controller on the PS4. I still to this day don't like it. But I have to. The fucking console itself, the PC, the fucking hardware, the software, it doesn't function right on the Xbox One. So, you know.
Why is it that on the Xbox 360, the party system was perfect, the party chat worked, there was never really any issues with inviting people or just getting someone into a party just to conversate is like a 2-second thing on the 360.
How often has this?
It can't be done on the one.
How often has just the servers been offline? Like,
right?
Like little kids with booters are just DDoSing Xbox Live. It's just off, gone. Like, how is that even possible? That never happened with the 360.
And
so.
Plus, it's a service like for online, for live. That's the thing we pay for. We don't pay much for it, but we pay for it, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
It makes zero sense. If it was like on the PS3 days when the online was free over there, you couldn't really complain because like it's a free service. But we're paying money for this. We're paying money for the console. We paid money for this, and on top of that, it's a whole bunch of issues.
I wish more people would get angry. I really do, because I feel cheated. I feel cheated, and I wish more people would get angry and just voice their opinion about, you know, the Trash Box One. So
here's the thing. All they have to do is offer us a theme or something so that it operates like a 360, like the party invite system, the menu, all that kind of stuff. Like the user interface on the Xbox.
If they took the same exact dashboard from the 360, move it to the Xbox One, overnight, people would it would be such a better system.
Absolutely.
But it's the problem's bigger than that, Blade. There's a lot of problems. You can't get into games with people. I have hard times getting into games with my friends on Xbox, no matter what game I'm playing.
Yeah.
So.
And this, okay, so you and I think we play a little bit more than the average person. But we have to learn new tricks in order to make it work. That doesn't make any sense. What about the casual player?
Yeah. The casual player isn't gonna have any idea what the fuck.
And that's gonna be a turnoff, because like if you're like a lot of people, like when Call of Duty 4 came around and we put it in, we're like, oh, let's check out what this is. You can play online. That's pretty cool. You know what I mean? And they slowly get into it because it's accessible.
Think about that. When did COD 4 come out?
November 2007.
2007. You know, that's the same time Halo 3 came out. You know what I'm saying? How is it that online games function better than now? How many fucking years ago was that? 7, 8 years? 8 years ago?
Yeah.
It blows my mind. Well, Blade, thanks for coming on and explaining some of the issues. Again, I have no idea what's going on because my Xbox One is just collecting dust. I'm done with it. I gave up on it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the news today. I'd be lucky and very happy if we can get 15 likes. Blade, do you think we can get 15?
I say go for 17.
Fuck it. 17 likes. DramaAlert Nation now over 503,000 subscribers. Holy shit, we ran